Welcome back, everybody. So we continue. Oh, I didn't want to be here. Guys, just give me a second. I should have teleported. It didn't work. The joy of being an admin. Right, we're back. So I was fixing stuff on the server, and obviously that's where the stream started, so I just teleported myself back to approximately where we were before, heading for trader to sell, get rid of that because that's not needed, because they don't exist in game. The joy of being an admin. Now everything else, I think, no, that needs to go. Yep, everything else is correct. So this is all about getting jungle boots, basically. And then making our way home once we have. Yeah, RV average. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so everyone's having a good day out there. Welcome back. A bit more Goblin Z. Back on the server again, so if you're interested in the server, you like to see your survival servers, information about it. We have a trailer at the moment that's gone live, produced by the brilliant Restless, that's doing really well out there. And lots of hits, so really happy with that. Okay, so we are close to trader now. Okay, so need to free up space. This whole thing is about getting some footwear to make living in base easier. 2 things to sell. There's the trader. Our second visit, this time for a reason, and that reason is boots. And then that mad extraction back towards RV. And then back home, hopefully with some footwear that will survive better than what we've had up to this point. Because that's the big thing, isn't it? Is on this server, footwear. Forget the economy of money. It's really about driving footwear. Now we're hoping to see zombies. normal thing before we run in. Let's observe. The zombies are spawning, which is good. Can't see any dead ones. Well, that didn't go quite according to plan. Okay. Someone's dropped gloves up here. I want that plate. Let's be honest. I don't know what I'm sacrificing yet. This has not gone according to plan. We've got 2 rounds left on the Winchester. Where are we? Jungle Boots, 100. Buy. That pair there. Throw that pair away. Put that pair on. Let's extract. We need to make it home alive. We've got 1 round left on the rifle. But we've got footwear. That's what matters. Be right back in a second, guys. Okay. Get that second pair of boots home, we're sorted. That means if we die, we've got replacement boots. And we can start thinking about getting rid of all the trainers we're storing up that are badly damaged. no other ammo on me, did I? No. Actually, can bin them off now. Can bin them off. Ammo can go there. Same place I normally put everything. And 1 round on the Winchester. Okay. Not a lot on ammo, but 2 pairs of boots of good quality. And a lot of luck. And we'll make it out of this alive. Prison to our left. It's tempting. No. As tempting as it is, getting these boots home is more tempting. Let's be honest about this. There is the wall in all its glory. Now we need to go good view today, isn't there? We need to go down here somewhere to cross. There'll be a crossing point down here somewhere. Hi, Restless. Look what I've got. 1 pair of jungle boots on and 1 spare. Bit low on ammo though. Slight issue with zombies. the visit to the trader was worthwhile. Apart from the problem with ammo. As in, I used loads up getting in and out of trader. Or getting into trader. But 2 pairs of boots, a pair to wear and a pair to spare, is a massive. And of course, we're still ready on a better backpack because we made one. Living the good life, I know. All that for a pair of jungle boots. The things you'll do for a pair of jungle boots in the Arctic. Because they can't be very good for installation. It's high installation. Oh, this was a field of hell, wasn't it, last time? We need to find our door. That's what we need. Then we need a fire. Get those as many heat buffs as we can. And then extract home, drop off a pair of boots, sort out our clothing, go fishing. All the normal shit. And then it's, I think, arguably hit Toplin for supplies. Because we need all the normal stuff. We need nails, we need code locks, we need building tools, we need sharpening stones. And that will then put us on track to build the next part of the structure. We've got an axe at home, but once it's used up, it's used up. So trying not to use it makes sense. Fires with sticks from now on. Won't be a long stream today, guys. I wasn't going to stream on a Thursday, but I was on the server earlier working on stuff, so I thought I'd do a quick little stream tonight. Back to work tomorrow. Got a lot on. Got a really busy 2 weeks at the moment, so I'm quite burnt out. This week's been hard going. And then we'll stream tomorrow night and then Saturday morning. But Saturday morning probably, more than likely, will be PvP server. Not guarantee on that yet. Depends if Chuckles is about. Chuckles is back working nights, so we'll only really meet up when he's on days off. Early mornings. and he works a rotation, so he doesn't get weekends off like I would get weekends off. The other thing I'd like to do this weekend is get the new quest hub working. Yeah. But I have to rewrite the code for it all. And I've got to do a little bit of work for an hour on Sunday afternoon. So, yeah, I have to go into work for an hour Sunday afternoon. Which is a shame, but needed to happen. And looking at my character, he needs to sleep. And then I've got some work to do actually on the server itself. Not for this build, but for future builds. I was chewing over a switch to Chernarus, but I think we're going to stay live for the next wipe. Reduce my workload. And make a quicker wipe. Wipe's not till August, so nothing to worry about there. But I want to make it a better map for then. You know, I've got to tidy up this wall a little bit. I've got to make some of the structures actually fit to the ground, the floating ones, sort those problems out. And I've got a few other ideas to work on. And obviously we have 1.28 dropping very soon. And then obviously we've had the announcement this week, as near as damn it, that we're getting a desert map. Yeah. I sort of agree with that. This opens itself up nicely for a survival server with the wide open spaces. I'd like to get a better base building mod working, even though that's proving a challenge. And I'd like to switch to a different trader that was more based upon it only had stuff for sale that players put on, so a peer-to-peer trader only. So players would choose what they wanted to sell for what price, and that's the only way goods would appear on there. So there, we might have a few items that are, in inverted commas, in stock, as in they're permanently for sale. But I'd like a model where basically you would sell anything you like to the trader and ask a price for it, and other people would then have to sell things and get that together. So we might have to revert to a nail model, and I don't know how that would work again. Oh shit, wasn't it? Someone's been here. You know me by now. It is a requirement. It's part of DayZ, isn't it? If you're not going to use the bear trap to trap a bear, then you need to use the bear trap to not trap a bear. Right, we're going to have a fire the other side, whether we like it or not. So we might as well just cross and have a fire. We've already got 1+ symbol. And from experience, we're going to need it. Have a fire. So I've just got a message. I need to check. Warn, that's ready to go. Right, do we have a repair kit with me? I do. So let's get some items repaired. Getting that one repaired will keep me warm. And getting them repaired if they need repair. No. And them repaired will help to keep me warm. Might as well boost some sleep while we're here. So I'd like to do some more work with the wall for next wipe, potentially blocking off some more areas. I've got a work text message I need to answer. Right, our stuff should be dry. Still damp, wet, damp. He's got some body armour, gloves on, boots are ready to go. Let's get a bit more sleep. Might as well make use of the time. Get it up to that 75% mark. Oh, 70% maybe on this one. Fire's gone out. Okay. That's damp. We can live with that. Damp. Damp. Pretty good going. Right then, we don't want to go to the bridge, we want to go home. Got everything, have we? Hopefully. Yeah. Let's go for it. If you're watching this back, after the VOD's gone out. Hope you're enjoying yourselves, guys. It is a hardcore survival server that I'm playing. It is my own. People do play it. It's solo, PvP. It's fully allowed, kill on sight, fully allowed, if that's what you wish to do. The world is trying to kill you as much as the game, as much as players might. But it's certainly not PvE. We don't do PvE on Goblin Z. You can base build raid long wipes, like 12 weeks. It's a solo server, as I said, so you're not allowed to team up with anyone. We have a trader that will buy electronics off you, things like PlayStations and collectibles, and sell you clothing. That's about it. And very expensively, code locks and nails, should you wish to buy them. But no food, no weapons, no ammo, no explosives. We'll buy explosives off you if you're not a raider. So it still gives you a use if you find them. But basically it's about building a base, getting keys, going on adventures, trying to get as much resources as possible, completing missions. We have 300 and I believe 22 missions on the server. And once I can get the work finished for the quest hub as well, which sure there'll be rewards for hunting. I think that fits in with a survival server. Bring the trader certain types of meat and the trader will reward you with ammo to help you. Or maybe a key for one of the crates. As I said, we're not doing a long stream tonight. It'll probably be a get home, sort life out, and then sack it, because then it means when I do another stream, we're already at home for it. We might do a different map tomorrow night, or even a different game. No, not a different game. This is me and DayZ, isn't it? But I wanted to get home. Get these boots home, and it means that the weekend when we do stream we can do and show other stuff. A fucking fox. Every time they do that I jump. But we don't have far to go to get home now. Home's there. We are there. But we're low on ammo. Right, we've got 1 round of 308 and we've got 5 rounds of 45. But if we see a cow on the way home, I'm tempted to shoot it. We do have a lack of food at home. So the next thing to do is to be tactical about footwear. So yes, I have 2 pairs of jungle boots in good condition, but what you want to do is make sure that you only take them on longer trips. If you're just going locally, try and remember to get into a set of footwear that's badly damaged and use them up. Footwear certainly doesn't last forever. So the next major thing we need to look at doing is upping our food. As much as fish is fine, as we learnt from experience, cow, goat, pig, meat is better than fish when it's river fish. And there is a severe lack of food on this server. All that and nothing of them. About right for my server. Bloody bears. Well, you choose where you're going to live or where you're going to go. And the better the chances of good gear, the better the chances of bad things happening. Fair way of putting it. So that end of the map, where the good stuff is, you've got more things that want to kill you. And this end of the map, where the shit stuff is, you've got less stuff that wants to kill you. Yeah. You know, I know that it's easy for me to get home if I get killed, but it's a long distance for me to go for anything good. The other thing I want to implement this weekend, guys, is, so at the moment we're using the big crate for keys. I'm going to put a small crate in random places that you open with a lockpick or a crowbar, and it will have survival gear inside. Maybe a bandage, a box of matches, maybe a can of tack back if you're very lucky. Won't be anything amazing, but if you find them, you'll be able to open them up with a lockpick or crowbar, and that will then give you some survival gear. And they're going to be inside buildings. They'll just be here and there, not everywhere. I think every town and village of reasonable size will have one that needs to be located. So it'll be a reason to carry a lockpick with you. And the lockpicks won't work on normal crates. It will just be for these other survival crates. Might be a blueprint. Could even be a stash of money. And, oh, we always get a freeze here, don't we? It's like a line across the map here that freezes as we get to it. And it isn't because I've got loads of loot in my base. We all know that. because that sort of server where there's only one person on this server that will have loads of loot. And what I'd like is to have like maybe 10 potential locations those crates could spawn in, of which on each restart it chooses 5 of them. So it's not all the time. So you can't, so it's harder for you to go, oh, I'll come back here next restart and this will be here again. It might not be. Oh yeah, we're home. And that's really all I wanted to do on this stream tonight, guys. Is get home, put the flag up. Put away our spare boots, which, you see, we can't risk using that anymore. We need a bit more 308 on us, don't we? And some 45 ACP if we've got any. There we go. And drop that mag off. Drop our first aid stuff off. We do have a PlayStation game we could have taken to sell, but I didn't want to risk taking everything, knowing that you might not make it home alive. Spare gloves. We can get rid of those now. We can get rid of those. Spare gloves. We'll keep them with us, so don't take up hardly any space and pretty damn useful. Drop the money off. The limited amount that we've got. I'm not going to go anywhere near an NBC zone at the moment. And that's key for airfield. There's 2 airfield and 1 weapon storage bunker. I need a punch card to get through the outer door, and then that gets me to good quality weapons. Going to need more rags with us, aren't we? When have we gone our next trip? I'm reluctant to rip up. Might have to, I suppose. Oh, maybe not. That'll do. Don't need a fire at the moment. Alright guys, that will be it for this evening. As I said, it was going to be a short stream. It's just been just under an hour. Just a chance to get home. Which means that next time I'm on, we can actually go on a mission. I'm going to take the evening off, because I'm back to work early in the morning. And quite a busy morning tomorrow. And then I will see you tomorrow evening, if you're about. And Saturday and Sunday. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember, if you have a goblin in your sights, miss.